What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and geeksandgamers.com, and last night I came to you with these rumors, this speculation that we were about to have a massive deal in the NBA, that the centerpiece was D'Angelo Russell from Golden State, possibly moving to Minnesota for Andrew Wiggins, along with a lot of other people changing hands like Clint Capela and Robert Covington. Well, Minnesota and Golden State could not come to an agreement, so they decided to pivot. They pivoted and found another trade partner in Denver to complete this massive four-team deal, one of the most expansive in recent history when you look at all of the picks and all of the players that have been moved. So sources, Robert Covington, Clint Capela, part of four-team, 12-player deal. And if you know how the trades work in the NBA, how the fact that you have to match up salaries in a certain way, it was probably a lot of difficult work to try to get all the players all involved to line this up. The Houston Rockets acquired the Minnesota Timberwolves' Robert Covington and traded center Clint Capela to the Atlanta Hawks as part of a four-team, 12-player deal on Tuesday night. The NBA's most expansive trade in nearly 20 years saw the Timberwolves acquire two first-round picks, including Houston's 2020 pick, which they moved on to the Denver Nuggets for guard Malik Beasley and forward Juan Hernangomez, sources said. So they swapped some picks and then moved some more, so we'll get the whole breakdown right here. The Timberwolves keep the best available first-round pick in the trade deadline marketplace, Atlanta's 2020 first-round pick via the Brooklyn Nets. Denver gets Houston's 2020 first-round pick, and the Nuggets are expected to be active offering in deals to continue upgrading its roster. These are the other details. So Minnesota will also acquire, in addition to that pick, Minnesota also acquires Atlanta's Evan Turner and Denver's Jared Vanderbilt. Denver gets Minnesota guard Shabazz Napier, forward Keita Bates-Diop, forward Noah Vonleh, and injured guard Gerald Green. Atlanta, in addition to Clint Capela, also gets Houston center Nene. Houston will also receive Jordan Bell from Minnesota and an Atlanta 2024 second-round pick via the Golden State Warriors. So there's a lot of moving pieces in this, obviously. At the end of the day, I think the big things are that Robert Covington goes to Houston. They add a 3-and-D guy for Houston, who's right now sitting around 5th in the Western Conference. Clint Capela, their center, gets moved to the Atlanta Hawks. Clint Capela maybe fits a little better with what they do there. They will be, I assume, using a lot of pick and roll with Trae Young and Clint Capela. That could be a good thing for years to come for a young core in Atlanta. And then Houston, I guess Jordan Bell, since they moved Nene as well, they got Jordan Bell. Is he going to be their center now? You know, Jordan Bell is very raw, very athletic guy, but very raw in terms of a standard center. But maybe pretty athletic guy might move a little better with what they want to do there. So bottom line, that's a lot of people changing hands. Minnesota still does have some pieces that it can use. And here it talks about how after Golden State and Minnesota's were able to Golden State and Minnesota were unable to reach an agreement, they moved to Denver. For the Rockets, they keep the flexibility of a $12 million in cap space, so they should still be able to make a trade or sign somebody if they want to. And there you go, just goes along and says basically what I just told you, that Capela will fill that center role for them with a young team. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think we really need to talk about anything else on there, but that's the basis. A lot of people switching teams there. The big thing, Covington to Houston, Capela to Atlanta. And Andrew Wiggins is staying where he's at, and D'Angelo Russell is staying where he's at in Golden State for now. We'll see what comes at this trade deadline. We're about, 36 hours away from the trade deadline, so that's what's going on in the NBA right now. What do you guys think of this trade? Do you think they really should have kept pushing for that D'Angelo Russell trade if you're Minnesota, or are you content with making the moves you've made? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video out there, ring the bell for notifications. We'll talk to you guys later.